Welcome back to Super Auto Pets, and strap in. This one might be a little long. Hold on, let me speed this up. We got 20 turns to get through. So, as many of you guys may know from the Unicorn Pack, you may have been like me and tried to do a jumping build and immediately get killed. But I saw the whole old mouse jumping toy build that I did in a previous video. And I was like, surely I could get that in customs. I can make an actual jumping team. It'll be great. This attempt, I don't know if it's great, but I don't have the strength to try anymore. This is like 2 hours and 30 minutes. This video, or this run, I did at like 2:30. So definitely a little sleepy weepy. So if I play like trash this game after like definitely over 10 matches, so I was at the end of my rope, just desperately trying to get a win. So don't insult me. I know I suck at the game anyway. So I was just extra sucky. And Camel's been pretty helpful with a little hatching chick, little rock action. Gotta love the rock. Maybe not the actor, but definitely the pet. We're able to get a win here. Good stuff. Just trying to get wins. I kept losing to the exact same teams like every single round. It was infuriating. I don't know if because I was playing at 2:30, there's only a certain amount of teams in the pool. But man, it was the same teams. Here we get the old mouse, and we're going to try to get him to the little jacket thing, the vest, as soon as possible. There's plenty of runs where I just never got the vest. And the build never happened. But I kept losing to the same, like Jerboa. There was a Chimera team that kept smoking me. Like, it was the exact same builds every single time. And I was just powerless to stop it. It was awful. Just kept seeing the same teams, kept losing, because I'm going for one strat. Jumping build. Because I want to get achievements, right? But you don't want to get achievements by just throwing a pet onto a meta build, getting it to level 3, being like, boom, I got a ribbon. So, I was trying to get something, and the main token I was going for was the, not token, ribbon that I was going for was the Loveland Frogman. And that's mostly because he's really bad. Like, his scaling 1-2 for every friend jumping at tier 5, like, you could just wide scale and get a poodle, and you'll probably have a better time. Here I'm at 5-5 or 4-5, so that's pretty good. But like, you could get a poodle, like, that's better. Like, husky's better. Everything's better. Here we go. Here's our Cyclops. Obviously, I'm playing in customs. I need a Cyclops on the team. That's just how it works. Slot's taken up. Yeah, I just feel like there's way better. If you want, perks are easier to get. You can use the Axolotl. You could level up on turn 9 to get something better. Like, T-Rex is an insane pet. That one's unfortunate. If I had better positioning, I could have won. So, skill issue there, definitely. Don't know that. I guess they killed my Cyclops. I'm trying to level that up, get a Puma, because I'm gonna need that to make my little cape thing scale more. I'm pretty sure I'll lose. I do in fact lose. So sniping has helped me get some wins early. We'll see if that continues. I was trying to level up him. And we've got the squad, the Puma, and the Flying Squirrel just chilling here. And there we finally get the toy that I was looking for. So 2 guys are immediately getting off the team. Yeah, this team, the Pasta Addict team, I had lost to that build so many times. So I was so happy to see the snipes just blow through their entire team. So their Cyclopses weren't able to get going, because it's demoralizing. don't know if demoralizing is the right word. Like, the game's not that big of a deal, but it's demoralizing to get absolutely cooked just repeatedly by the same team. It's just a level up build. This is an all sniping team. That's fun. Is it? My entire team died. They still had a dolphin left over, so I wouldn't say it's very fun. Obviously, there's different jumping perks. We can do fairy dust if you're feeling really spicy. I personally am not. We're going to sell the dolphin. We're going to get the Mosasaurus. Because if I jump, which we're going to do with this onion, that counts as a toy break, and the Mosasaurus will scale you. I did not know that because I never really used the Mosasaurus. Kind of a skill issue. Also, really bad positioning on my part because he's immediately going to jump. And when that toy breaks, you're going to see a lot of scaling there from the Mosasaurus. You're going to see, obviously, the Lynx move behind it, so it doesn't get scaled. So, again, that's just me misplaying. Obviously, our Cyclops coming in clutch, getting us closer to levels. It's just how the game works. Just getting snipes is nice. That's a big team, though. I don't know if we win this one. Don't know how many times did that go off. Should be counting, actually. Actually, you know what? We'll check that right now. I'll turn off fast speed. Onion. Hold on. Okay, move. She's at 1313. 2126. Saurus. So I think it triggered twice, which is interesting. I don't know what decides a break. I think the Puma re-breaks it. I think is what you can kind of see. So that's interesting. Don't ask me why this is how the pet works. I have no idea. So you can see we've got onions, we've got everything you need, but we don't have the Frogman. So you don't really see any jumping pets in this build right now. But I believe this gets our Lynx to 50-50. That's pretty cool. Very lucky to get a kill there. Otherwise, we probably would have lost, as it would have traded. Another thing with this build is obviously you'll lose protective equipment, which kind of sucks. Boom, Puma. It's level 3. So we've got all the main players to level 3. Not a great team there, but they do break the toy. However, it still stays around, which is interesting. Don't ask me how that interaction works. I don't fully understand how the toy breaking system works. It's not super explicit. So, in any case, it showed up again anyway. We get scaling from the Mosasaurus, which is weird. I don't fully get it. And now I'm rolling for, I believe, the Frogman at this point. A little bit of a risk. Here we have a Leviathan team, but they are on turn 16. If you saw my Leviathan video, which you should watch now, you'll know I won on like turn 14. I think that's the ideal time that you should send in your Leviathan squad. Because otherwise, I'm sorry, but this team just isn't good enough to get a win, because we have a 50-50 chilling against a Sauropod. Sauropod's not winning that one. And boom, selling the Lynx. I'm going all out into getting a Frogman. Maybe not the best decision. Luckily it works out. But we're obviously getting less jumps this turn, so a bit unfortunate. And here we go. We have a full Team Spirit Cyclops team going on. We are at 9-2. And I told you there were 20 turns. So I'll let you know. Do you think that I will win this game? I might draw. I didn't completely spoil what will happen here. But I think it's pretty obvious I'm not going to win this one. Like, all 50-50s plus mana shots. Like, I don't... Like, my team's pretty good. Like, we're mostly 50-50. But obviously not winning here. And obviously, good thing about people running gingerbread is they don't have protective equipment either. So that kind of evens the playing field. But obviously, if I face a team with all 50-50s and protective equipment, or even Behemoth, like my team's losing, like, the margin here is pretty thin. So I'm rolling for onions. I just like onion better, I think, than fairy dust. I think onion just works better in a jumping build because you can kind of plan your team at the start around it. Right, I can put the frogman in the back, so the order kind of stays the same, and Mosasaurus can buff the frogman. So now we're basically 50-50, but the sea serpent kills my entire team. That was rude. They made the interesting choice of going Anubis, skeleton dog, is that the name? We're gonna get a tie here due to the Nordic goats. Interesting to use the skeleton dog there we go, frogman level 3, and we're gonna put an onion on the flying squirrel because the flying squirrel isn't 50-50 yet, so it jumping will boost it or buff it due to the frogman. Obviously frogman's significance on the team right now isn't very big. That scaling doesn't matter. He's just kind of here on the team for thematic reasons. He kind of helped. But here we go. I do have a full 50-50 team now. Peanuts are interesting here. It does allow them to trade. So you can see that's an example of protective equipment just instantly wiping out one of my 50-50s. And the peanut takes care of the rest. So obviously, at this point, my entire team's basically 50-50. I could just change protective equipment. And I do put a melon on the puma, so now we will start with a pet in the front with melon, which is hilarious to think about considering he's 4th in line, but everyone else is going to jump around here. See, there's our lovely scaling every time. Plus 4/4 every time there's a jump, so that's what, like 12/12 a turn. Did I do math right? And then our Mosasaurus finishes it off. Look at all that's like 6 triggers. I think it's what, the twice per. So there's definitely interesting things you can do with Mosasaurus. Once again, I haven't played a lot of toys, so I don't know all of the toy stuff. So this was the first ribbon for both the frog and the Mosasaurus, which is interesting. So there you go. It's a jump build. It took me like 2 hours to make. I hope you think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. It's not entirely Cyclops, so it's not Vampire Bat, so I have that going for me. I'll see you later.